Hello everyone, welcome to Education Psychology, Chapter 7.2. Today's topic is peer relationships. Today's section we will discuss the safety and healthy of peer relationships, the different status that comes along in peer relationships, and the outcomes of how it is distributed in different ways. What does peer relationship mean to you? Think about it for a second. As you already jot your thoughts down, please keep in mind that relationship comes in a long way in different ways. In order to benefit fully from peer interaction, children must have a good social skills and be able to interpret and respond to various social situation problems in productive ways. As we know, children learn through playing and developing their cognitive development to other peers. As other theorists like Piaget and Vygotsky, they have argued that peer relationships provide a unique context of cognitive, social, and emotional development. As we know, those three terms are part of growing and socializing into other peers. They are socially highly recommended and important in growing up and providing relationships. Peer relationship. During adolescence, your personality and your strength is developing. Your identity is influenced by many factors, including other peers. As you get older, social group expanded. As example, growing up, you always will have friends, attending schools from lower grade to high school to college to middle school. Everything as all the steps you are developing as friendship. Friendship comes into your life in many ways. You either will develop a friendship in outside of school or inside of school. Friendship is a significant relationship between two people. Many different kind of friendship are formed through your life. In addition to spending time together, your friends must care, respect each other, trust, and show consideration for one another. Please remember, when you're dealing with people online, always remember don't share your personal information or pictures of yourself. Don't offer your phone number or street address. You never know who's gonna show up in your home. Never arrange a face-to-face meeting unless you know the person really good. Always tell a trusted adult just in case for backup. Always suggest to do something that makes you happy, not uncomfortable. If you recognizing problems in friendship, always take a step back and think about if you still want to be in it or not. Friendship can be negative when they influence you to engage in harmful activities like bullying. Bullying is not a good thing, especially in if you are referring to it by other peer. Managing feeling of envy or jealousy. If you feel jealous of a friend, ask yourself these questions. What is making me feel jealous? Is my friend deliberately trying to make me feel this way? What can I do to manage or reduce these feelings? How can I feel better about myself? If you need to take time and to think about the relationship, you may do so. Are these feelings of jealousy more important than our friendship? This type of questions will make you choose wisely and if you still want to get involved in this relationship. Social group. As peers get older, they establish friends and their social group become larger. They prefer members of the group than non-members. As puberty hit through their high school or middle school, they are tend to develop feelings of hostility and rivalry toward members of others group than non-members. There are many types of social group. Some are crowds. They are considered as a large group. Subcultures, which are powerful dominant boundaries. Cliques is also a small group of friends usually with similar background or tastes. Prejudice, which make an assumption or judgment about an individual without really knowing them. A gang is a group of associate friends or members of a family who you consider as with and being together all the time and creating symbols of social cognition. It is considered how people around are likely to think about, behaving, and react to various situations. Those who think about other thoughts and feelings tend to be more socially skillful and make friends easily, or they are also known as emotional intelligence. Peer relationship in school. Having good relationship with peers usually allows students to share in high school. Peers tend to learn more socializing with other peers and getting ideas. They also like they are mostly like to fit in rather than just being academic achieve. Many factors play this type of factor plays a big role in a child's life. Early peer interaction. By the age of 2, children begin to develop skills that allow greater complexity in their social interactions. These include limitation for pupils' social behaviors, engaging in cooperative problem-solving, and reserving roles during play. Developmental changes. Between age 6 and 8, children define friendship primarily on the basis of actual activities and view friends in terms of words and cause. Basically, the more younger you are as you grow, is the better you choose your friends wisely and how you can choose who is your friends or not. Between the early school years and adulthood, children increasingly experience and define their friendship in terms of mutual liking, closeness, and loyalty. Most people tend to like their friends or be with a group of people because of how much like they get or how loyal they are. Possible cost of friendship. When it comes to friendship, drugs are mostly used. It also can be uh, a peer pressure, especially if the parents are using it also. Many people interact with their peers to feel cool and to fit in. Drugs and alcohol may be extended if it's used by a parent. Possible choice of friends. Cognitive development. By age of 7, children tend to like peers who are similar to themselves in the cognitive maturity of their play and their aggressive behavior. Adults seem friends to tend to have similar interests, attitude, and behavior. Popular children. They are referred to children or adults who are viewed positively by many peers and are viewed negatively by other few peers. These individuals tend to be skilled at initiating interaction with other peers. They tend to be cooperative, friendly, sociable, and sensitive to others. They tend to be less aggressive than average children. Being popular. There are many different kind of groups of popularity. There is a popular children who receive many positive nominations and few negative nominations. Reject children is who receive many negative comment nominations and few positive nominations. Neglect children have a low social impact. They receive few positive or negative nominations. Average children are designed as average as if they receive an average number of both positive and negative nominations. Controversial children receive many positive and many negative nominations. They are noticed by other peers and more likely to be quiet. Boys and girls interaction. As we know, boys and girls are different. Boys have larger groups. They rough play. They organize group games rather just individual games. They are more physical in activities. They enjoy competition among each other. They keep their emotions and feelings to themselves. Girls are in more initiative and cooperative. They are more attuned to other people's mental states. They spend time with few close friends than rather than group of friends. They have more concern with maintaining group of harmony, subordinate their own wishes for others rather than themselves. Aggressive behaviors and cognitive process. Most of the time we think of physical aggression and reject children. A majority of reject children tend to fall into two categories: aggressive reject children and withdraw reject children. Physical aggression tend to fall into three categories: psychological aggression, proactive aggression, and reactive progressions. Cyberbullying is electronically sending hostile message or broadcasting personal information causing embarrassment which causes psychological stress. This also can cause peer pressure in the child's life. Romantic relationship in peers may consider relationship formed at a young age. The biological change of puberty be, can change over time. Young romance form more in their mind rather than in reality having crushes in high school. They have more long term. Also benefit of relationship in companionship, affection, security, and it also help with social skills and behaviors. Peer pressure influence people that are it influence people your age may have on you. Peer pressure can be two different pressures. There is a positive peer pressure which may include a participant in risky behaviors or activities. It might have a positive outlook, and negative pressure can be a harassment. It can be including name calling, teasing, or bullying. Technology interaction. Children nowadays have technologies and that's how they communicate. It is easy and quick for peers to communicate with other. For example, they use email and instant messaging, which allow them to ask classmates about homeworks, assignments, make plans for social activities, and seek from friends advice and emotional support. Using the internet such as Facebook to interact among each other, Instagram to like pictures of each other, Snapchat to send snaps among each other, and Twitter to communicate um to, uh, to communicate. Alright, thank you so much. I hope y'all enjoy. For any question, please post it on Blackboard or email me if you have any.